This video is of the current fall colors in the Eastern Sierra. All footage was taken over the weekend. I noticed that these videos are pretty helpful for people planning a trip and wanting a real-time fall foliage report. It's certainly an interesting year for fall colors, as the colors are not the fullest compared to what I've seen. I would describe the foliage as uneven, meaning some trees haven't quite turned while others have completely lost their leaves. This might have something to do with all the snow we got this year, but I'm not sure. That being said, there are still beautiful pops of color happening in the Eastern Sierras, and it's certainly worth a trip. My first stop was June Lake Loop, and this was my favorite spot for fall colors this year. I highly recommend checking out the colors around Silver Lake. We caught some beautiful, calm conditions on Friday, and we really enjoyed paddleboarding on the lake and viewing the colors that way. Next, we drove around the loop to the Parker Lake Trail. Parker Lake has lots of aspens and should have been a great fall hike, but we noticed that the leaves had already fallen off the trees along the trail. Still, Parker Lake is a gorgeous hike no matter the conditions. The next morning, we hiked to Lower Lamarck Lake in Bishop off of Highway 168, which isn't the best trail for fall colors, but it's along the same road as North Lake. So if you have time to do it, it's a beautiful hike, and there was some fall colors along the trail. Speaking of North Lake, this is normally one of the most photogenic locations in the Eastern Sierra during the fall, but this year I found North Lake to be a little lackluster. I don't know, that's just my humble opinion. Also, just to note, the road leading up to North Lake is steep and narrow, and on the weekend it will most likely be crowded. We also checked out a few turnouts along Highway 68 around Aspendale and some other spots, but I was more impressed with the colors around June Lake Loop. So if you're planning a trip this coming weekend to see fall colors, I would say it's certainly worth it. You're still gonna see colors, just expect uneven foliage. Of course, and as always, I wish I had time to see more spots, but I was restricted by time. Here are some other spots known for fall colors. I hope this video was a little helpful for those planning a trip for this coming weekend. Let me know some of your favorite spots to see fall colors in the Eastern Sierras in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.